Let's graph this quadratic equation. Don't forget the graph is a parabola, and because the coefficient of x squared is positive 2, we know that parabola opens upward. Let's begin by finding the vertex. To find the vertex, we use the fact that the x value of the vertex is negative b over 2a. So it's negative, b is the coefficient of x, that's 4, over 2 times a is the coefficient of x squared, times 2. So that is negative 4 over 4, or negative 1. Now, how do we find the corresponding y value? We let x be negative 1 throughout. Y is then going to be 2 times negative 1 squared plus 4 times negative 1 minus 1. Now, don't forget that's negative 1 times negative 1, which is positive 1. So that's 2 times positive 1. I'll let you finish that out, but the y value will be negative 3. So negative 1, negative 3, that is the vertex, don't forget. Now let's find intercepts. Let's go ahead and find the y-intercept, because we can find the y-intercept by letting x be 0. If I let x be 0 here and here, we find that y is negative 1. So there's the y-intercept. Then how do we find x-intercepts? We do so by letting y be 0. Now, if you let y be 0, then you are solving this equation. Now, this equation cannot be solved by factoring. If you use the quadratic formula, you're going to have the following when you solve. You'll have that x is equal to negative 2 plus or minus square root of 6 all over 2. Now that's by using the quadratic formula on this equation. And those are two good real numbers. Now I would do an approximation so you can see about where to graph. If you say negative 2 minus square root of 6 all over 2, and if you plug that into your calculator, you'll get approximately negative 2 and 2/10. So negative 2 and 2/10. And then if you look at negative 2 plus square root of 6 all over 2, plug that into your calculator, you'll have approximately 2/10. So there's 2/10. But here's your exact negative 2 plus or minus square root of 6 all over 2. Those are your two exact x-intercepts. Now that's enough to graph, but if you'd like, you can plot more points simply using the equation. Remember, this is the vertex. Remember, it opens upward. And there we have a sketch of our quadratic equation.